Finn Shea is an all-around athlete who excels on both sides of the ball. This young man sees the field really well, and his textbook tackling has contributed in a big way to a Cowichan football team that has proven to be one of the best clubs in BC over the past 3 years. Getting the opportunity to get back on the field with the VI South Football Academy is something Finn embraces as he continues to work on his craft in a challenging environment.
Can you tell me about the VI South Football Academy and your experiences here, and how's it been? It's been a while since you've been on the field, right?
It's really nice to get back on the field. The academy, I love it. It's so nice to see like all the different players from like Belmont and Mount Doug, all those places, because we played against them growing up, but now see how far everyone's evolved and expanded with their skills. It's really nice, and with good competition as well.
Tell me how you first got into football, how that all started.
My dad was actually a football player himself, and he ultimately bullied me into playing football. He like nagged at me days and days until I would just finally like, let's do it. Let's play football.
Now, what's your favorite part about playing football?
My favorite part about playing football is just getting out on the field, hitting people, just playing with the team. Like the team aspect it's amazing.
How have coaches impacted you through your football journey?
Oh, the coaches honestly have been my favorite part. I've created like such good bonds with coaches and just like been almost like brought up by such good men that I aspire to be like, especially from my home team coaches in Cowichan.
And what kind of coaching gets the best out of you?
I don't like coaches that yell too much. That just doesn't get me. I like coaches that you can laugh with, that will like accept when you make a few mistakes, but are like, they get to the point.
What kind of player would you say you are?
I'd say I'm a versatile player. I've played lots of positions. I do play lots of positions, and I'm also a leader. I'm usually the captain, usually talking, just being vocal, make sure my presence is known both on and off the field.
Finn's a complete athlete. He's one of the few guys that I think you could tell him to play any position and he'd be able to do it and excel at it. Smart kid, really smart, thinks a lot on the field, and he's fast, like athlete again. Like he looks like a kid that's probably good at multiple sports.
How is he? Is he a coachable kid? How is he with coaches?
Yeah, super coachable. Always asking questions as well. Always saying thank you, and he's very like, looks like a sponge basically when you talk to him. Like it looks like he's receptive and he's taking it all in, and you can see him apply it as well. I mean, I've only known Finn for about 2 months now, but I mean, I think just even the comment of telling him that he could go play any position on the field and he'd be able to excel at it, I think just shows his football IQ that like he could go play quarterback and he'd be able to read a defense, and he could also play middle linebacker. So I think if you can play those two positions well, then you've probably got one of the best IQs on the field.
Tell me about the support from your family throughout this football journey.
Oh, my family has been the biggest support. They're always there driving me, practice, coaching, managing. My mom is actually the president of our association, and they do so much behind the scenes that it is crazy that no one gives them like the appreciation they deserve. But yeah, like their support has been phenomenal. I wish I could give it back to them somehow, but
what have you been doing throughout the pandemic besides the academy to keep yourself game ready?
Well, Coach AJ, one of the coaches up at Cowichan and here, he gave me a workout program that I've been following pretty strictly, that I just absolutely love with. And basketball, I've become a big basketball player. I hope basketball plays for my high school this year.
How do you find a balance between school and football?
It's a hard balance. I focus a lot on school. I have a 4.0 GPA, so I work very hard for school, but I set myself a schedule, time to do schoolwork, then time to work out, play football, then back to schoolwork usually.
What are your goals for the upcoming season?
My main goal is to actually play. If COVID hopefully flattens out, play, and just we've been to provincials 3 years in a row. I want this year to be the year that we win. That would be my dream.
All right, and your last year of community football or high school football, it's a big year heading into whatever your plans are. Right? What do you see that, or where do you see that going from post-secondary?
Well, I've been in contact so far with multiple universities, but I'm leaning towards UBC or University of Calgary or Alberta right now, and I want to get my name out there, get coaches knowing who I am, type of player, just create relationships so I can go. And yeah, hopefully get my education paid for.
If you're not watching football on TV, what sport are you watching?
Oh, definitely basketball, March Madness and NBA.
So you're getting right into it right now, the March Madness.
Oh, yes.
Playing Final Four this weekend.
It's, yeah.
And who do you got?
Oh, Gonzaga. I've Gonzaga all the way.
Go figure. If you could be any superhero, who would you be and why?
Oh, superhero. Oh, I thought about this the other day. Who would it be? Thor. I love Thor, love the hammer.
Why would you want to be Thor?
God of Thunder.
Someone gives you a kangaroo. You can't sell it, you can't give it away. What do you do with a kangaroo?
Oh, it's an interesting question. Just make it my pet. Live with it.
You can have one flying around, hopping around.
Exactly. Yep, just playing with kangaroo.
And what 2 items would you take if you were shipwrecked on a deserted island where all food and water needs to be taken care of?
Oh, that, I'd say probably some music of some sort and a ball or like a balloon or something that I could just occupy myself with.
Well, that's awesome, so then you can keep yourself busy.
Yeah.
And listen to your groove of your tunes.
Exactly.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
I'd say one horse-sized duck.
You think you could take a one horse-sized duck?
I think so, because 100 duck-sized horses would be, that was a lot of them coming at you at once, but I think just one, just get it out of the way.
Okay, if you had a time machine, would you travel back to the past or the future?
I think I'd travel back to the past.
Yeah?
I think just times seem more simple than they do now.
And if you had unlimited funding, how would you give back to the football community?
Oh, definitely new helmets for all teams, good fields. Like up in Cowichan we have a grass field and it's just not spectacular, like turf field, just and help.
Gotta love bees, eh?
And just like helping kids fund for like pay for them to play football, and I think everyone deserves the opportunity, whether you have enough money or not, to play football, because it's a really amazing experience.
What do you think is the best way to help grow the sport of football?
Honestly, I think like the things that you're doing, like just supporting it and helping it expand by the videos and all those things, that's a big way. It gets people jacked up. I remember one of your videos, my dad was watching it and he had his hands up the whole time, just so excited and so happy about it. Like the media presence is so big nowadays. I think that's the best way to do it, like with the positives of football.
Well, Finn, I'm certainly not going to argue with that statement. Exposure is key with these young athletes like Finn Shea, and given his talent on the field and his positive approach to life, the sky's the limit for Mr. Shea. My name is Cam Smith, you do sports production and ISN. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, we'll see you on the field.